Anushtha means Shravan Manan Nididhyasanam Kritva. So this person starts doing Shravan. Shravan means listening. Yes, I told you 3 processes are there. Listening removes ignorance, reflection removes doubt, and Nididhyasan, what it does? Emotional problems, blockages are there. What is the intellectual block is there? He is emotionally blocked. When you have rag dvesh, you become blocked. Sometimes in the mail also you can block somebody. In the WhatsApp also you can block somebody. Sometimes by mistake person is blocked. Blocked, understand, no? His mail will not, he will keep on sending. Will he know that I am blocked? He won't know. No, but in the mail. I don't know, in the Gmail, how will it say? Huh? See, I have never blocked anybody in my life, in the heart or in the mail. Neither I wish to block anybody. I don't know, but I have known people who keep on blocking here. They block and they unblock. And again they block. So they keep on hitting. They like the person. They had divorced. Again they married the person. Honey people is there. They divorce the person. Again they remarry the divorced person. And again they are divorcing. ये से मजाक हो गया. It's a game. So I don't block anybody. So when block is there, you don't receive the messages. When I block you intellectually, I don't receive your goodnesses. I'm over now. I have a notion about you and I am with that notion. You do any good things, I will never see it. This is called hatred. And like is there, I have notion about you, are very good. Anything wrong also you do, that also I don't see. It's an intellectual block, emotional block. Please don't have such blocks. You know what is the problem with the block? That anything, you will be rebounding in the same mind. When the small room is there and cat is there in the room or mouse is there, it will keep on going up and down only. Better to have a window. If you can't have an open door, at least keep the opinion about that person open. I am ready to change my opinion about that person. I'll change. I will see from another angle. This removing the blockage is done by Nididhyasan. Remember I said Nididhyasan, going into a specific system of solitude. If you remember, entertaining the thought of Atma and excluding the wrong thought and distancing the RC from OC and disclaiming the RC and claiming the OC. I mean, disclaiming the RC. Reflected consciousness, I am not. Mind, I am not. This body, I am not. Push it. Whom? Push the body. Whose body? Your own body. Only 1 minute. How to push my own body? What did you say? Push my own body? From where? Away from yourself. 1 minute. First, I am quite heavyweight. Secondly, how to push my own body? Intellectually. Everything but intellectually. However, physically, how can I push my body? You can push against each other. No. Intellectually, you remove your body. Intellectually remove your body. Yes, from where? Remove from where? From your eye. From your right eye, remove the wrong eye. How? Intellectually. Okay. And I'm understanding what you are saying. This process is called, consciously it is done in a specific system of solitude, where you don't entertain identified thought. The Chipko thoughts you don't entertain of OC and RC. I am angry thought, you don't say it is my thought. You remove it. Then that is called Nididhyasan. When you are sad, sit somewhere. Don't mingle with people. You are not worth mingling when you are sad. Don't create infection. You have intellectual flu. Everywhere you spread sadness only. So go in one system. Close your room. Well, in my room already 2 people are there. How can I close? No, I mean in general after the course, somewhere, don't argue. Go in the temple. The temple is closed after 11. Go in the garden and on the tree you go in. So, so there, there you go. Then what to do? Please repeat this thought that this assemblage is not mine, not body, because the one for whom assemblage is there, not mine. So there is the claimer of the body is a wrong claimer, which is called ego, which is called RC. I have nothing to do with this person who is sad. बस इतना ही meditation आप कर लो. This sad guy who is here, I have nothing to do with him. He is quite a drama. Drama is going on. Let me just watch him. Watch him. This conscious, effortful exercise done in the light of what you have heard and meditated and reflected upon for a period of time is called meditation. Very basic meditation I'm telling. Meditation can be while walking, talking also. I'm not talking of that meditation. 2 kinds of meditation has been mentioned. One is exclusively going to the system. That is called Samadhi Abhyas. Other is all time remaining in this fact. That is called Brahma Abhyas. This is mentioned in which text? Panchadashi. This is called Anushtaya. Is it okay? Well, here it appears so simple. When my real problem comes, real problem. I am making a mistake. So it is written here, Anushtaya, na shochati. He doesn't grieve. Why? All grieving is at the RM and RC level. What is the grief? You know what is the sorrow? RC feeling cut, RC feeling neglected, RC feeling alone, RC feeling lost. That he left me. Who? Another RC left me. One RC left this RC. We both RCs were together. We studied together, we were married together, we were living together, and he left me. Who? Another RC. Achha, and today I'm very down, I'm feeling very down. I'm down today, I'm very low today. I never thought my life will be without him. Achha. I'm very, very sad. Very, very sad. I just feel like just crying for a long time. But I can't cry also. Why? So many classes are there, I can't cry. No time to cry also. You are not this RC, who is sad. Then who are you? You are the changeless consciousness. What is my relation with the RC? Same relation as the sun has with the reflected sun in the water. No, the sun has no relation with the reflected. Similarly, you don't have it. Don't say like that. No, then what shall I say? Already I said that Sanghat and the for whom is not connected to each other. Anushtaya na shochati. Then vimuktascha. Similarly, he is free now. Vimuktascha means free. Okay. Vimuktascha. Vimuchyate. Vimuktascha means Jivan Mukti. New word has come. There is called Jivan Mukti, liberated while living. Don't think liberation is after death. Because if liberation is after death, nobody can tell about liberation. That means all those who have written this, then they are all bound people. How can they talk about liberation? So liberation, there is nothing. Liberation has nothing to do with the death. That he is liberated after death. No, he is liberated while living only. And there is vimuchyate. So vimuktascha means jivan mukti. Vimuktascha means jivan mukti. Vimuchyate means videha mukti. What is videha mukti? It is another name of jivan mukti. That means after the death, he won't take any other birth. Why? Because there is no one. His RC is nowhere. RC is not there to take birth. Birth is of the RC. And RC has a set of equipment called RM. But that RC has been negated and neglected and falsified. So he was just living to pass time for that respective prarabdha, fate. As long as the fate was there, body was going on of this Jivan Mukti. Moment this fate is over, that is gone now. So there is no one to take new birth. Vimuchyate, he is called Jivan Mukti. Etad Vaitad. Etad Vaitad means this indweller of the body is the Brahman, because this is the unconditioned. I hope this question is clear. Again, shall I say? Puramekadashadvaram ajasya vakrachetasah anushthayana shochate vimuktascha vimuchyate etad vaitat. Next verse, please repeat. Hagamsa. It is Hamsa or Hagamsa in the in that book? हाँ चलो हमसे ही बोल देते हैं. हगमसः शुचिषद वसुः अंतरिक्षसत् होता वेदिषत् अतिथिः दुरोणसत् नृषत् वरसत् ऋतसत् व्योमसत् अब्जाः गोजाः ऋतजाः अद्रिजाः ऋतं बृहत्. You have to go. Again. Hagamsah Shuchi Shat. Don't say Shuchi Shat. I have mentioned it. One is Murdhanasha, other is Talabhisha. Don't say Shuchi Shat and don't say Shuchi Shat. It is not like that. It is Shuchi Shat. Please repeat. Shuchi Shat. Vasuhu Antariksha Sat. Hota Vetishat Atitihi Duronasat Nushat Varasat Ritasat Vyomasat Abjaha Goja Ritajaha Adrijaha Ritam Brahat. We must be thinking I am pronouncing Gojaha when the double visarg is not there. This is a sandhi rule is there. When we break, we have to pronounce. There is a sandhi rule of conjugation of two words. That particular visarg is taken out when you are writing in one sentence. But when you are breaking, like in Gita, you have to pronounce it. Okay. How do I know sandhi rule? Don't hurry, because if you hurry, you will end up in a worry. Go slowly. One day you will know it if you continue. So here it is said here, Hamsaha. Now the same consciousness. What is the subject matter of second mantra? Subject matter of second mantra is Atmanaha Ekatvam. So first was Atmanaha Dehe Vyatiriktam. And second is Atmanaha Ekatvam. Earlier we saw that Atma is different than the body. Now it is said, same Atma is everywhere. This is mentioned here. Again I repeat. First mantra was Atma is different than the body. Second mantra is that the same Atma is expressing as so many things. Oh, I already explained that. Same self is expressing as table. Same self is expressing as lamp, Same self is expressing as sun. Okay. And that is described. This is what is this bhav called? Expressing as all? Sarvatma bhav. Now don't ask how. We have seen that many, many times. But you have to keep on seeing till that knowledge becomes very natural. Well, but I forgot. Then again you have to hear. Well, I keep on forgetting. Then you again keep on hearing. How long? Till somebody is coming and killing also and say, no, I'm not killed. Till that knowledge becomes so firm, like Parikshit was there. Takshak was coming to bite him. Takshak was the name of a snake, not ordinary grass snake. Huh? So it's a terrible snake. So big a snake was there that Takshak bit and his body was reduced to ashes there itself. So much of poison he had. Tremendous poison. And Parikshit knew this, that Takshak is coming, my 7 days are over now. But Shukdevji gave him this knowledge that you are not this body, you are that self which does not die at all. Aham marishya iti pashu buddhim jahi. You relieve this notion. And Parikshitji said, please go now so that you don't see Takshak and let him come. I am not going to die, I am not dying. I mean, imagine that one big snake is coming to bite. And the person is in meditation. And person is already abiding in the self. For us, forget about the snake. One lizard is around. And your whole meditation, you cannot meditate. You'll close your eyes and again see, I can't meditate. First take it out. Forget about big snake. Snake coming to bite him. How much he must be steadfast in his knowledge. That this is my last moment. My last moment, I have another few minutes remaining. And no remembrance of wife, children, grandchildren, kingdom, nothing like that. What a death. That was a celebration. Therefore, Mahatma's death is not mourned, it is celebrated. Terahi is not for Mahatmas. They have Shodash, 16 days, because they have completeness in them. And now when he came, he was already absorbed. How firm was his knowledge? As if he felt somebody is going to kill one reflection. Like you are sitting and your shadow is there. And somebody is going to eradicate that shadow. Bas itna hi relation hai hamara. I have nothing to do with the shadow which is there. With my body, with my mind, I have that much relation as I have with my shadow. If somebody stamps on my shadow and my shadow is being insulted or somebody garlands, I am not garlanded. And somebody spits on my shadow, I am not being spitted upon. And somebody, throws away my shadow, I am nothing to do with that. This knowledge was so firm in Parikshitji. I am floored when I hear all these things. I am really charmed by that knowledge. Till then you have to keep on listening. Oh my God. Till then courses will go on. Something will go on. Well, I don't think so this life it will happen, to be frank enough. I am not that category. I am struggling with my ahankar, rag, dvesh itself. I don't think so. No, don't underestimate yourself. You continue. Well, supposing this life doesn't happen, then next life. Next life we don't know where will be born. Supposing I'm not born here in the ashram. No, ashram nobody will be born. So ashram only seekership is born. So, only supposing I'm taking birth in somewhere. Again, I'll come to the ashram. I don't know whether you will come to the ashram or not. But if you have a desire, system will take you somewhere. No, but I want to listen from you only. No, that you can't have. That means again I will take birth for you. Don't bring this topic. This birth you create so much problem for you. Next also you don't leave me. Anyway, so let us now. This one consciousness is there. That consciousness alone is expressing as all. This is the subject matter of second verse, Sarvatma Bhav. I already explained, Vishwa and Virat were one, Hiranyagarbha and Tejas were one, and Ishwar and Pragya were one. That means one consciousness alone is expressing in myriad ways, like in the dream. One self is expressing as the tree also. Dream tree is nothing but you. I'm drinking dream milk. What milk? Milk with almond in it. Almond I put and saffron I put. Where? In the milk. Where? In the dream. You alone are milk also. You are milk also. And you are playing with the dog also. Where in the dream. You are the dog also. Dog I'm not. No, and in the dream I'm calling. Waking I'm not giving any comment. So, but I'm telling. But in the dream, you are the dream dog also. You are the dream cat also. You are the. Well, I saw a snake in the dream. You are the snake. You alone are everything in the dream. Sarvatma Bhav is in the dream. Similarly, in the waking also same is there. And this is one shlok is there. Let us see that. Hamsaha. Hamsaha. Hamsa means sun. It has come from Han Dhatu. Han means to kill. Agyanam hanti iti hamsa. That will kills ignorance or the andhakaram, darkness, that is called hamsa. Where it is there, Shuchi Shat. Shuchi Shat means sky. That sun in the sky. This is you. You are that sun. Yes. Oh. Then Vasuhu. Vasu means Vayu, air. Where Antariksh. Antariksh means intermediate space. Space is there. In the space you are the Vayu. Then next word is Bolo? Huh? Hota. Hota. Hota Vedishat. Hota means Agni. I am the fire. Where? Vedishat. Vedishat means earth. I am the fire on the earth. Then Atithi, guest. Guest, one mantra was there on guest in the first Valli. Huh. And 1 minute. आशा प्रतीक्षा संगतम सुनृताम च इष्टापूर्ते पुत्र पशुश्च सर्वान् एतद् वृङ्क्ते पुरुषस्यल्पमेधसः यस्य अनश्नन् वसति ब्राह्मणो गृहे. 8 things are destroyed. I had described who is Atithi also. So he is the one who is Atithi. Very loose word is guest, but Atithi is not guest. Vedish Atithi Duron Sat. Atithi Duron Sat. Duron Sat means house. He is the Atithi in my house. Next verse is Nirshat. Nirshat means he is the Nirshat. He is the human being. He is the human being. Then he is the Varsat. Varsat means he is the Devata also. He is a Devata also. Varsat. Then Ritsat. Ritsat means, so in the Yagya, he is the Yagya. Then Vyomsat. Vyomsat means Vyomsat means that is in the that which travels in the Akash. That is called Vyomsat. All the Vyomsat can be all what travel in the Akash, in the space that will that. Then next word is Abja. Abja means what? Abja means what? Aquatic forms. All aquatic forms are called Abja. Abja. Like Shankh is there, Shukti, that shell is there, they are all called Abja. Goja. Goja means what? Goja means that which is in the earth. Goja, Gavi, Prativyambri, like the barley, wheat, etc. They are called Goja. Ritjaha. Ritjaha means that is the part of the Yagya. Lot of Yagya samagri is there, that is called Ritjaha. Adrijaha. Adrijaha. Adrijaha means mountain, etc. Adrija means Parvatebhyo Nadyadi Rupen Jayate. Like from mountain what is born? Like river, etc. And the same is, this is all with the conditioning. And what is in essence? Ritam Brihat. It is Ritam. Ritam means what? Ritam word has not come, no? Truth, which is truth there. That is called Ritam, which does not change. So the expression is, all these are expression of that. And without expression in its own nature, it is Ritam. Ritam means that which does not change. Brahat means which is cause of all. Big. Big is noun or adjective? Adjective. When big is adjective, it is small. When big is noun, it is Brahman. Will you please say slowly? When big is adjective, it is small. Big tree, big house, big person. There is some limited. But big without adjective, it is Brahman. So two words are for unconditioned. Which two words? Ritam and Bahat. Ritam means unchanging. And Brihat means big as noun. Big as noun, anybody can describe what is that? When I say big as noun, limitless means there is no time and space in it. So how many words you counted later on? My time is getting. This is the same consciousness which is expressing in the body as Jeev is the whole world. So that consciousness which was as Jeev, now the same is as Jagat also. That which was one person is now whole world is that only. There is no difference between the world and I. I alone is the whole world. This is the second mantra. I already explained. Hamsa Shuchishat Vasuantarikshasat Hota Vedishat Atiti Duronosat Nirsat Rit Varsat Ritsat Vyomsat Abja Goja Ritja Adrija Ritam Brahat. Okay, so you get ready. Tomorrow we will see. We have today bhajan, etc. You can go and chant Lord's name, be happy, whatever you can do. Don't make any issue very big in your mind. Don't be very close to reflected consciousness. If you are a Vedanti, if you are a Bhakt, let the reflection that be surrendered I to the God. There's only two paths. Don't slip independent RC. You will be in trouble. Maya will catch you if you are alone. Maya doesn't go to OC. Maya doesn't go to Bhagwan also. If I went to somebody's house, big dog was there. So as long as the person was there, dog was behaving properly. Person went away, dog came alone. I said, no. This Maya will be after you if you leave God. Either you be with the Chaitanya, if you are Vedanta, constantly keep on doing meditation, or Shravanam, that I am a Sangha, I am Purna, This sad person, happy person, husband, wife, this is nothing to do with me. I'm just playing one role and drama. If you can't be stationed, then remain a devotee, that whatever God wants, I will do. I am his servant only. I am just a bhakt of the Lord. Don't become samsari, who is dictated by other mood. My mood you will dictate. My happiness will dictate it by your happiness. One who is totally worldly person, who worldliness is entered into him, is called worldly person. Today my mood is very bad because he did like that. Today my mood is very happy because I am with him. All these things is highly disrespected in our scriptures. Be very careful.